Do you ever get anxious in group meetings or work calls? Maybe before, during, and even afterwards. It's so easy to get very tied up with how am I coming across, what do people think of me, and it can really affect our confidence and feeling good about ourselves and our ability to put ourselves out there. So I'd like to do just a little bit of tapping on the kind of feelings that can come up, and then follow that up with a few affirmations just to remind myself of what I can control and what is not really mine to control, and maybe I can let go of. So we're going to start, just have a think about your own situation. Is there a meeting that you've either got coming up or you've had recently and you felt that anxiety, you felt that fear and maybe self-doubt, a bit of shame often can come up. Just tune into your body and see if there's anything there. And let's do a little bit of tapping. So we're just going to go around those acupressure points, tapping as we do so to bring down stress and kind of rewire our nervous systems. So, even though I get really anxious at work, especially in meetings, I love and accept myself completely. Even though I can get really anxious, really worried about how people are seeing me, how I'm showing up, whether I'm doing a good enough job. And I love and accept myself completely. Even though I can get really afraid and anxious, I start to doubt myself. And I put a lot of pressure on myself. I have to show up perfectly. And that makes the next time even scarier. And even though I get really anxious for meetings, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. All this anxiety connected to meetings, whether it's in person or online, I really start worrying how others see me, whether I'm doing enough. And it really makes me anxious. I see other people's expressions. I read all kinds of things into it. Are they reacting to something I've said or something I've done? And I feel all this self-doubt, all this worry about what they think of me. I really feel like I'm being judged. And afterwards I replay what I said and second guess myself. What if I sounded unclear or just not smart enough? Sometimes I take time to process, and it feels like everyone else is so quick. It makes me question if I really belong here. So much self-doubt. It's really exhausting. But what if I'm actually doing better than I give myself credit for? Okay, before we move on, just take a moment, just breathe. See if any thoughts came up. Maybe stop the recording and just tap a little bit more on any specific memories or thoughts or feelings that are there for you. And let's keep going with a little bit more, slightly shifting into a more positive idea. So just right now at the eyebrow, What if I don't need to take on everyone's reactions? I've trained myself to overread the room. And sometimes I forget to check in with myself. What do I think of how I'm showing in? And can I lean into what I know and what I do best? And I know I'm sensitive. I care really deeply. And that's actually a strength. And perhaps I can build a thicker skin without hardening my heart. Perhaps it's safe to trust my pace, my process, and my voice. I don't have to be perfect to be worthy. Okay, let's take another just short break. Let's do a little bit more thinking about the other people. What's our responsibility and what isn't? Go on the eyebrow. Other people's moods are not my responsibility. I release the habit of assuming they don't like me or I've done something wrong. And I'm letting go of anything that's not my responsibility. I wish I could control it all, but that's just not possible. Other people show up the way they show up, and I choose to stay strong in my own energy. And it's safe for me to be here and take up this space. It's safe to be me, even at work. And I'm letting myself know it's okay not to have all the answers right now. I'm learning to feel safe and secure in myself, no matter what. I choose to feel grounded, more centered, and more me. So just take a moment now and see if those positive thoughts land and help you when you're moving into that next meeting. Thanks for watching and thanks for tapping with me. And try out this video to give yourself that boost of confidence, which maybe will be everything that you need.